What if I told you that the most common reasons for being religious, finding peace of mind, getting into heaven, are actually just a massive distraction? What if the real purpose of religion is something far more powerful, something baked into the very core of human survival? Well, we're about to dive into that, and trust me, it might just change how you see, well, everything. If you're into big ideas like this, do me a favor and hit that like button, and maybe share this with a friend.
All right, let's start with the big one, the most fundamental question there is. Why do people believe in religion? Just take a second and think about it. What's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it about finding comfort or meaning, or is it something else? Well, check this out. A recurring Gallup poll in South Korea gives us a really clear snapshot. The #1 answer, and it's not even close, is for peace of mind. 60%. Way down the list, you get things like a better afterlife or to receive blessings, and then to understand the meaning of life. Now, on the surface, that seems pretty logical, right? But what if all of these answers are actually missing the entire point? And that brings us to our first major stop. We're going to challenge these very common answers. The author of our source material, the Venerable Monk Gun Mong Seo Jin, he argues that if these are the only reasons religion exists, then honestly, the whole thing is built on some pretty shaky ground. He puts forward this really sharp question. Look, if the end goal is just to feel a certain way, to get that peace of mind, then why on earth would anyone choose the long, hard, complicated road of religion? Why not just take a shortcut? And here's where he really throws down a gauntlet. He makes this direct and, pretty provocative comparison. He says, if the only thing you want is a feeling, then objectively, drugs are a way more efficient delivery system. The method is simpler, the speed is faster. Religion, on the other hand, it demands huge amounts of effort, passion, and time just to get to a similar mental state.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking, but what about the dangers of drug addiction? The author has a counter for that, and it is a heavy one. He asks you to think about all of human history. The wars, the inquisitions, the genocides, all fought because of different religious beliefs. When you look at it like that, the idea that religion is the safer path to peace of mind, well, it gets a lot more complicated, doesn't it?
Okay, so if peace of mind is a wobbly reason, what about the other usual suspects? A better afterlife? I mean, that's based on something we have zero objective proof for. And finding the meaning of life? A lot of people figure that out just by living. No scripture required. The author's conclusion is pretty stark. If this is all religion is, then it's not some profound force. It's just a personal hobby, a trivial accessory. And let's be real, people don't start world wars over